Hi, I am Charuta and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be 2024 ins and outs. I've seen so many of these on Instagram and I believe the trend actually started on TikTok, and I wanted to do my own version in form of a YouTube video. I've already done these on my Instagram and TikTok. So without wasting any further time, let's get into the video. This would be like a really chill talking video. So let's start with 2024 ins first. I think first and foremost, I would like to start with thrifting. Thrifting or buying secondhand is definitely in 2024, especially with Gen Z posting more and more on social media and talking about thrifting. I feel like it has become a trend. Honestly, thrifting was looked down upon, but I am not mad that it is a trend because you are doing better for the planet by shopping less fast fashion, so I'm very happy about it. Sticking to the same tangent, another in for 2024 is shopping less, and I believe this creator called Mandy Lee started this trend on TikTok, which is called 75 hard style challenge. I had already seen the 75 hard challenge in terms of like eating healthy and exercising every day, but she came up with the style version of it where you have to like post your outfit every day for 75 days, like dress up every single day using your closet, and then post about it on Instagram or TikTok, wherever you want to post it, and not shopping anything for 75 days. Which I feel like is great because I already do these no shopping challenges. I think this is my third year of doing the no shop challenge, and this year I would be doing 6 months of no shopping, and I believe this is a really great trend, and these are the kind of trends that I actually look forward to because it helps you reduce your consumption. And I feel like on social media, influencers are always pushing new products, and this is quite an opposite of what influencers usually do, so I am all for it. I am doing my own challenge. It's called 60 hard style challenge, where I won't be shopping anything for the first 60 days of the year, and I'll be posting my outfits every day on social media. So if you want to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, I am posting my everyday outfits on there, and I also posted about this outfit if you're interested about outfit details for this outfit. Another in for 2024 is making art even if you suck at it. Honestly, I've had a lot of people tell me that they don't make art because they suck at it. Honestly, you need hobbies that make you feel good, and you don't necessarily have to make something that turns out good. And that is why I'm saying that making art for 2024 is a in. Just do it even if you suck at it. Just enjoy the process and enjoy how that makes you feel. Reading is another one of my ins for 2024. I at least want to read 12 books this year, like one book per month, because I don't usually get a lot of time with my full 9 to 5 job and then managing social media and my YouTube on top of it. Another in for me is doing crafts with your friends. Honestly, whenever I host dinners or birthday parties at my place, I make it a point that I have some like little crafty activity for my friends to do. They're apprehensive at first, but then they really enjoy it, and I feel like doing these like crafts with your friends is so therapeutic, and it's so fun to see what like each of your friends create, and I think I'm all for it, and that is definitely a in for me for 2024. Going on walks is another in because I stay in Boston, and Boston is such a beautiful city and it's so walkable, and like going on walks makes me feel so much better, and it gets your exercise in, and you don't necessarily have to spend money if you're going for a walk, because if you have a gym membership or something, you have to spend money and then you feel guilty about not using the gym because you're paying for it. But I think going for walks is definitely my favorite thing. Making your own clothes is another in for me for 2024. I made a lot of clothes in the COVID period and a year after that, but after that I haven't really used my sewing machine. It's in my closet stored away. But this year I want to make more clothes. I think I'll start with upcycling clothes, like thrifting stuff and then upcycling it, because making stuff from scratch really makes me anxious because I want it to be perfect, and then I also get bored in the process if it's taking too much time, or if I just when I have to like redo something. So yeah, sewing clothes is another in for me. Since we're talking about sewing, another in for me is DIYs and upcycling. It could be upcycling clothes, DIYing furniture, upcycling furniture. It can be anything that you want it to be. Just get your inspo, get your creative juices flowing and DIY stuff. Another in for me for 2024 is no shop months. Like I already said, I do these no shop months. This is my third year doing it, and this year I'm finally doing my 6 months of no shopping, which has been my goal for a long time. So yeah, I'm super excited about that, and if you guys are interested, I can do like a separate video on how I plan my no shop months and what is my strategy behind all of these challenges that I do for myself. It's basically to reduce my fashion consumption because I get a lot of climate anxiety. Another in for me is buying flowers for myself or my friends, just buying flowers in general, because flowers make me feel so good, and I feel like there's this thing about like elements of nature that instantly makes you feel better. I don't know if it's just a placebo effect for me, but whatever it is, I absolutely love having flowers in my room or the living area. Another in for me is homemade food. I am that person who packs her lunch every single day and takes her homemade lunch to office, because when you make food at home, it's made better, you use better ingredients, and homemade food is usually just so much better in all aspects. Another in for me is film cameras. I recently got a disposable film camera because I wanted to try it out, and I still haven't like finished the film that I have in it, but I've been enjoying like taking photos so far, and there's something about having physical photos that I am really excited about. That is why I also love Polaroids. So yeah, film cameras I feel like is in for 2024, especially in today's day and age where we snap hundreds of pictures to post like a few on social media. I feel like film camera to me is so nostalgic, and it's like going back to my childhood, and I've been like really enjoying using it so far. Another in for me is skeleton print t-shirts. I got one last year from eBay. It's a vintage t-shirt, but I feel like I haven't really styled it that well, because I feel like it's the kind of piece that you can only wear around Halloween, and that is the reason I want skeleton printed t-shirts to be in, so that I can wear them all year round. I can style it for summer, but I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna style it for summer and see how people react to it, because it's such a cool t-shirt and I wanna be able to wear it more. Another in for me is wearing whatever makes you happy. There are no fashion rules. The only fashion rule should be finding your own personal style and just wearing whatever makes you happy. You don't have to dress according to your body type. You don't have to dress according to the color theory. Just wear what makes you happy, and that is the best thing that you could do. And that is my in for 2024. Another in for me is not following fashion trends, because fashion trend cycle has become so much shorter. That's like new micro trend every 3 days now on TikTok. So we were doing the clean girl aesthetic, and now we're doing the mob wife aesthetic. I mean, all of that is fun and games until you start to lose your personal style and just follow the trends, and you don't even know what your personal style is anymore. So I guess, yeah, my in for 2024 is not following fashion trends and just wearing whatever I want. My personal style should outshine all of the trends that come and go. Another in for 2024 is vlogs. I feel I see less and less people doing vlogs on YouTube or Instagram, but I feel like vlogs are so like candid and casual and like so much fun. I think on social media we're growing more towards like very, I don't want to say unnatural, but like very strategically planned feed, no natural pictures, always post pictures when you're dressed up. So I feel like vlogs have a really good niche, and they make you feel connected to whoever is doing these vlogs. So I feel like vlogs should really be in for 2024. Again, another in for me is cooking at home with all your heart and without recipes. I mean, just cook with your heart and add stuff that you feel like would taste good together. Honestly, that kind of cooking I really enjoy. So That's definitely an in for me for 2024. The next in for me is kindness. Being kind doesn't hurt anyone. I think it should not even be an in. It's just a way of life. Just be kind to everyone. Don't be mean. If you have nothing good to say, just don't say it at all. Another in for me for 2024 is fresh fruit juice. Honestly, when I went to India, I used to have fresh fruit juice every single day. My dad used to get a lot of fruits and we used to make juice using our juicer. So that is something that I want to do this year. I want to buy a juicer and I want to get fresh fruits and like have fresh fruit juice instead of like having boxed juice which has like a ton of sugar in just a liter. Another in for me is not drinking alcohol. I don't usually consume alcohol and I don't like the taste of it. I don't like spending money on it. I don't see the sense of it. So I think not drinking alcohol is in for 2024. And the last in that I want to mention in this video is 9 to 5 jobs. I know the influencers have been telling you to like leave your 9 to 5 jobs and like be an influencer and make like 200k in a month. But honestly, 9 to 5 jobs, I have one and I really love it. I enjoy it. And I think we should make 9 to 5 jobs cool again. Okay, now let's talk about my 2024 outs. So the first out for me is excessive fashion purchases, overconsumption of fashion hauls by all these influencers. I am so done with it and I feel like the audience in a way is too, because they're tired of influencers pushing stuff for them to buy, and that is what gave rise to the 75 hard style challenge in my opinion. So yeah, less consumption in 2024. Another out for 2024 is fast fashion hauls. If you're an influencer and you're doing a Shein haul, I would not watch any of your videos. And honestly, once I get to know that you buy fast fashion, I wouldn't even find your outfit cool anymore. So yeah, fast fashion is a strict no-no in my book. Another out for 2024 is saying yes even though you want to say no, and this has happened with me so many times, and I feel like it might have happened with you too. But this is the year we stand our ground and say no without feeling like we need to say yes. These people pleasing tendencies have to go. Another out for me for 2024 is toxic female friendships. I've had so many of these friendships and I end up gaslighting myself because I can never understand like what went wrong. So this year I'm letting go of all of those friendships. I'm not gonna gaslight myself. I don't want to seek validation from other people. Honestly, having no friends is better than having fake or toxic friends. So yeah, it's definitely out. Another out for me for 2024 is forcing people to drink. Honestly, I hate it when people force me to drink. I don't like drinking, so I think it's so passé and you shouldn't really do that. If you want to drink, drink, but don't force other people to drink with you. Another out for me for 2024 is shopping just because it's on sale. I've seen so many people tell me that, oh my god, I didn't really want to buy anything, but I got it because it was $7, and that is not the most sustainable way to go about it. And honestly, we don't even need that many clothes. That is why I started doing my no shop months, because I don't want to just shop unnecessarily, because there's only a certain amount of clothes that I can wear in a year, and there are like so many clothes that just are sitting in boxes unworn. So I don't want to contribute to that anymore. Another out for me is Eurocentric beauty standards. I'm so sick of Eurocentric beauty standards like light colored eyes and light skin. I mean, just let people be. Everybody has their own individuality, and let's not try to put everyone in a single box. And especially with like a lot of surgical procedures like Botox and plastic surgeries, everybody already looks like a clone of each other. So I think it's time we like get away from these Eurocentric beauty features and appreciate beauty of all kinds. Another out for me for 2024 is people pleasing. It resonates with what I said about saying yes even though you want to say no. So yeah, these people pleasing tendencies have to go, like I said. Another out for me for 2024 is making fun of people's outfit. Just because you don't like what they're wearing doesn't make it okay for you to make fun of it, period. That's all I'm gonna say about this. Celebrity worship is another one of my outs for 2024. Another out for me for 2024 is not making your bed after you get up. Honestly, making my bed every day after I get up makes me feel so accomplished. It's about getting that first task done when you wake up in the morning. It literally sets my day right. Another out for me for 2024 is influencer hustle culture, like hustling all the time to gain a certain number of followers, to get collaborations with a certain brand. We are way past that. Just live your life the way you want to. Another out for me for 2024 is Instagram likes and followers, or subscribers on YouTube, or like followers on TikTok. I'm just so done with that. That doesn't really matter to me. It's all about like posting what you want whenever you want. The likes and the followers shouldn't bother you. Another out for me for 2024 is comparison. You comparing yourself to other people, or other people comparing yourself to you. Everybody's different and everybody's life is different and everybody has their own struggles. So I guess I don't see where the comparison fits in. Another out for me for 2024 is blaming others. I think just being an adult is a big part of it. Just be an adult, be responsible, and take responsibility instead of like blaming others. Another out for me for 2024 is going to clubs. Honestly, I've never been a clubbing person. I don't like going out dancing. It has to do with so many people in a certain tight space and everybody being drunk and wasted and you not having your personal space. I think, yeah, clubbing is something that's not for me. Another out for me is staying up late. I guess staying up late sounds cool in theory, but once you have your routine, you sleep on a certain time, you wake up early in the morning, that is so much better. It makes you so much more productive. Another out for me is Snapchat. I know people still use it, don't get mad at me, but I've not really used it and I don't really see the appeal of it, and I feel like that app should not exist anymore. Okay, another out for me, this is going to be controversial, is whitewashed yoga. I do yoga, I do Surya Namaskar, and so I guess it's time that actual yoga gets limelight. The asanas, the different mudras, the breathing techniques, all those come into limelight instead of yoga just being like stretches. Okay, another out for me for 2024 is jewelry that tarnishes. Since I have multiple piercings, I used to like buy a lot of jewelry from H&M or Primark so that I can like keep changing my earscapes, but that jewelry doesn't really last. Max, it would just last you for 6 months or so before it starts giving up on you and tarnishing, and I feel like it's just a waste of money. I would rather invest into sterling silver or gold jewelry that I'll have forever, because I know I love jewelry and I love wearing jewelry and it's not like a micro trend that I'm into right now. I would be investing in jewelry instead of buying jewelry that tarnishes, I guess. Another out for me for 2024 is uncomfortable shoes. I don't have the closet space or the mental space for uncomfortable shoes. I need shoes that I can walk in, especially living in a city like Boston where you literally have to walk so much. Uncomfortable shoes are on my out list. And the last out for 2024 is overthinking. I do it, you do it, everybody does it, but I guess just coming up with your own specific techniques where you can divert your mind when you feel like you're going into that overthinking mode is, I feel like, something that has really worked for me. So I will try and not overthink a lot this year, which I don't know if I'll be able to do, but yeah, that is my last out of 2024. Let me know if you have any ins or outs for the year in the comments below, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't usually do these kind of talking videos, so let me know if this is something that you like. And yeah, that's it for this video. I will see you in my next video next Monday. Until then, bye!